Season 2 is here, and the new ranked season comes along with it. If you wanna compete, you need the best guns, not the decent ones, not the honorable mentions. We tested every single weapon in the game, the stats, the recoil, the time to kill, and narrowed it down to the true top 20. No filler, no fluff, just the 20 guns that actually matter. And number 1, we called it mid when it dropped. 2 months later, it's the best weapon in the entire game. Starting off at number 20, we have the LK24. This gun doesn't care about being fast. It doesn't care about winning a sprint fight or outpacing an SMG around the corner. It was built to do one thing: lock onto a target and not miss. 61 meters of consistent 4-shot kill. That's not a typo. And the reason that range actually matters is because this is the easiest weapon to control in the entire game. Perfect recoil, clean iron sight, barely any flinch, you point, you shoot, they die. Now, is it slow? Absolutely. But when your bullets go exactly where you want them to at every range that matters, you stop caring about ADS speed pretty fast. Think of it this way: if the Odin is a tank, the LK24 is a turret. You're not moving much, but nothing is surviving in front of you. And yes, we'll get to the Odin later. There's a reason it's not here yet. Now at number 19, we have a gun with top 5 stats sitting outside the top 15. How? 39 meters of 4-shot kill, 251 millisecond time to kill, strafe over 4 meters per second, ADS under 220 milliseconds, 40 round mag, sub 1 second reload, flinch at 0.38, meaning once you're locked on, basically nothing is pulling you off target. Read that back and tell me that's a number 19 weapon. It sounds like a top 5 gun, and honestly, in the right hands, it plays like one. But that's the problem. It has to be in the right hands. The recoil fights you in a way most ARs in this game just don't, and that gap between what this gun can do and what most players will do with it is the reason it sits here instead of up there. The Peacekeeper isn't bad, it's frustrating, because you can't feel how good it's supposed to be every time you use it. You already know the QQ9. Fast, aggressive, short mag, gets the job done up close. The QQ9 with the 10mm mag is that same energy but with reach. Inside 17 meters, you're still getting that disgusting 3-shot kill at 160 milliseconds. That hasn't changed. But now you stay lethal all the way out to 27 meters with a 240 millisecond time to kill, which is territory most close-range SMGs completely fall apart in. Movement is everything you'd expect. 206 millisecond ADS, 4.1 meters per second strafe, 6.65 meters per second sprint. You're not camping with this thing. You're rotating, sliding, and picking fights before people are ready. 30 round mag, 1.2 second reload. It's tight, but if you're hitting your shots, and this gun rewards you for hitting your shots, you won't notice. Bottom line, the QQ9 with the 10mm mag closes the gap between a CQB SMG and a flex weapon better than almost anything else in the game. Almost. The Sten is pure speed. 168 millisecond ADS time, 4.95 meters per second strafe, 6.6 meters per second sprint. When you pick this gun up, it feels like the game is running at 1.5x speed. Nothing else in this list moves like this. Damage is straightforward: 16 meters of 4-shot kill at 189 milliseconds, 24 meters of 5-shot kill at 252 milliseconds. Nothing fancy, but inside those ranges, you're winning most gunfights before people can even react. 32 round mag with a 1.56 second reload, manageable. Not generous, but manageable. Now here's the catch: bullet velocity, 384 meters per second. Inside 20 meters, you'll never notice it, but the moment you try to challenge anything past that, your bullets are arriving late to a fight that's already over. So the question with the Sten isn't whether it's good, it's whether you can stay disciplined enough to only take the fights it's built for. Do that, and this thing is a nightmare to play again. Number 16 is the most infamous LMG in COD mobile history, and it just came back. If you've been playing this game long enough, you remember the Holger, you remember what it did to ranked lobbies, and after a series of buffs, it's ready to do it again. ADS bullet spread cut by 20%, horizontal recoil reduced. Now this thing is accurate and easy to use in a way it hasn't been in a long time. But here's what makes the Holger different from every other LMG. It doesn't play like one. 3.3 meters per second of strafe speed. For an LMG, that's faster than half the ARs on this list. Pair that with decent damage over range, and you've got something that will absolutely shred ranked lobbies. But don't mistake it for a PKM or an MG42, which we'll talk about later. The Holger is more like an enhanced AR. Easy to pick up at first, but the rhythm can be tricky to manage once you're in longer fights. An LMG like the PKM wants you to sit down and hold the lane. The Holger wants you to move with your team and bully people off positions. Completely different energy, and if you play into that energy, this gun is a problem. The MG42 puts up 16 meters of 4-shot kill at 232 milliseconds and 38 meters of 5-shot kill at 290 milliseconds. Those are AR numbers, and the fire rate is absurdly fast, so the damage feels even more oppressive than the stats suggest. Mobility and handling are above average for the class. Honestly unheard of for a weapon this size. So what's keeping it in check? A 5-second reload. The devs put that there on purpose, because without it, this gun will be completely broken. Play around that window and you've got one of the best guns you can run in ranked. The HSO-405 fires 15 pellets at once. You only need 4 to connect within 13 meters. Whether you're hip firing or ADSing, that's basically a guaranteed one-shot kill. Sprint speed is the fastest of all shotguns at 6.76 meters per second, so you're running people down and erasing them before they can even trade. The downsides are real though. 1280 millisecond fire interval means if you miss, you're standing there. And the reload post-shot animations cover a huge chunk of your screen, which makes reacting in tight situations painful. But when it connects, and it almost always connects, nothing in this game kills faster. The PKM gives you 200 bullets per mag and the mobility of an overweight brick, but the damage is absolutely insane. 19.5 meters of consistent 3-shot kill, 32 meters of potential 3-shot kill, and an infinite 4-shot kill at 190 milliseconds and 285 millisecond time to kill. And that's not even the crazy part. That 1.5 bullet impact makes enemies basically unable to shoot back properly. You can fire non-stop for 17 seconds. And the wall penetration is ridiculous. Just spam through cover and realistically expect kills. You're not rotating with this thing. You're locking down a position and making it unplayable for the other team. Simply the best weapon in the game for that role. The DRH shines through raw firepower. 29 meters of consistent 3-shot kill, up to 36 meters of potential 3-shot kill. Add incredible recoil control, low flinch, and a clean iron sight, and you've got an AR that competes with the Odin and USS-9 in terms of pure damage. And we'll get to both of those. They're higher on this list for a reason. Mobility is heavy, 274 millisecond ADS, and the movement stats aren't ideal. The mag is only 25 bullets, but the reload is fast enough that trigger discipline keeps you alive. This gun isn't trying to be versatile. It picked a lane, firepower and range, and it's one of the best in the game at it. We're in the top half now, and number 11 is the best sniper in the game, but it has one quirk that will get you killed if you don't know about it. The Tundra does what it's always done. 375 millisecond ADS, good flinch resistance, decent wall penetration with the S&D build. It's reliable, it's smooth, and it just works. But here's what nobody talks about enough. A sprint to fire delay. 312 milliseconds on the S&D build. That is absurdly slow. If you're sprinting and someone slides around the corner, you're dead before your scope even starts coming up. The fix is simple. Cancel the sprint to fire, but you have to know it exists, because if you don't, you're gonna blame your reaction time for something that's actually a stat problem. Outside of that one thing, it's still the best sniper in the game, no debate. The XM4 got nerfed hard, and it's still here. That should tell you everything. Its biggest strength is the recoil. It goes straight up at a constant speed, no surprises, no lateral drift. You learn it once and it never betrays you. Damage is still solid. 28 meters of 4-shot at 240 milliseconds, 39 meters of 5-shot kill at 320 milliseconds. Mobility is great. There's genuinely nothing bad to say about this gun. It has no real flaw. It's just that in a list this stacked, being a great all-rounder isn't enough to crack the top 5. But if you need one AR that works everywhere and never lets you down, this is still it. The Ram 7 doesn't win on stats. its damage is worse than the XM4. Its range isn't special. On paper, you'd probably rank it lower. But pick it up in ranked and something clicks. Zero recoil, one of the cleanest iron sights in the game. No visual shake. This gun just does exactly what you tell it to do. 13 meters of 4-shot kill at 210 milliseconds, 38 meters of 5-shot kill at 280 milliseconds. Mobility is on par with the XM4, but that faster fire rate and the ease of use make it feel like a completely different weapon. You could swap the Ram 7 and the XM4 depending on preference. But for ranked, I'd take this every time. The Type 19 shares the same mobility as the XM4 and Ram 7, except for that ugly 5.8 meters per second sprint speed. But it makes up for it with even better recoil control than the Ram 7 and lower flinch, making it the most stable of the three. Damage is basically the XM4 with slightly better range. 31 meters of 4-shot kill at 240 milliseconds, 43 meters of 5-shot kill at 320 milliseconds. That doesn't sound like a big difference. But when three guns are this similar, the slightest edge in range and stability is what separates them. Number 7 is two guns that dominated the DMR category for months. But there's a reason they're not number 1 anymore. The SKS and Type 63 are both semi-auto, spam trigger, 2-shot kill weapons with 1-shot headshot potential. Same concept, different execution. The SKS is the stable one. 1 shot above the waist gets you the 2-shot kill, and the 1-shot headshot goes to infinity. It's slow, it's reliable, it never surprises you. The Type 63 is the reactive one. Faster ADS, better in close range when you're not already aimed in. Same headshot potential, but past 50 meters both shots need to land above the waist for the 2-shot kill. Pick the SKS if you want consistency. Pick the Type 63 if you want flexibility. Either way, you're running one of the most punishing weapon types in the game, unless you're running the thing that replaced them both. We'll get there. Number 6 is the most underrated gun in the entire game, and the people who know. Let me just read you the damage profile. 18 meters of 3-shot kill at 180 milliseconds. 79 meters of 4-shot kill at 270 milliseconds. Infinite 5-shot kill at 360 milliseconds. And this thing has better mobility than the DRH while completely smoking it in damage output. Now add the 2.1 headshot multiplier. 1 headshot basically guarantees you reduce the shots to kill by 1 at any range. That turns a good time to kill into a disgusting one. So why isn't it higher? 2 things. The recoil is S-shaped, which takes time to learn. And the 28-round mag means you're reloading constantly in hardpoint and domination. But outside of those modes, this gun kills faster than things ranked way above it. The HVK isn't underrated because it's hidden. It's underrated because most people give up on the recoil before they unlock what it can actually do. Don't be most people. Number 5 kills in 3 bullets. Not 3 bursts, 3 bullets. Let that sink in. 1 trigger pull, 1 kill, up to 24 meters. That's the CX-9 burst. On top of that, 7.1 meters per second sprint speed, the fastest on this entire list. Since it's a burst weapon, bullet spread doesn't matter and recoil is basically non-existent. You point, you tap, they're gone. So why isn't it top 3? Because you can't run it alone. The burst delay between shots means if you miss or need a quick follow-up, you're exposed. It needs a secondary that can keep up with the rhythm. But when you find that pairing, and I'm sure you've already seen it in ranked, there's no deadlier combo in this game. Nothing even comes close. The USS-9 is the best all-rounder in the game. The gun you pick when you have no idea what the enemy is running, and it doesn't matter. 28 meters of consistent 3-shot kill at 200 milliseconds, 55 meters of 4-shot kill at 300 milliseconds. For an SMG, that range is absurd. Mobility is great. 224 millisecond ADS, 3.5 meters per second strafe. Ease of use is borderline unfair. No recoil, no aim shake, clean iron sight. This gun practically plays itself. The only real issue is the BSA, which has gotten worse over time, from 17 to 21. Past 35 meters, shots start feeling random, and the flinch at 1.1 is a bit high, but that doesn't knock it off. It just means the USS-9 isn't untouchable anymore. It's still the best flex SMG in the game. The top 3 just do specific things even better. The VMP is pure aggression. my favorite gun in the game, and it's not close. 182 millisecond ADS, 6.4 meters per second sprint speed, 4.1 meters per second strafe. When you pick this up, the game speeds up around you. Damage matches the mobility. 13 meters of 4-shot kill at 186 milliseconds, 21 meters of 5-shot kill at 248 milliseconds, 32 meters of 6-shot kill at 310 milliseconds. Clean iron sight, minimal aim shake, and the gun just feels right. If you want to dominate close quarters, there's nothing better right now. The VMP doesn't outthink you, it outruns you. Number 2 is the gun I pick when I just want to win. Every single time. And if it's number 2, what could possibly be number 1? 145 millisecond 2-shot kill up to 26 meters. 290 millisecond 3-shot kill at any range after that. And that's the worst case scenario. Those numbers alone would justify this placement. But the Odin keeps going. The recoil looks rough at first, but it's almost perfectly straight. The low fire rate makes it completely manageable once you adjust. Mobility is slow, and that's actually the point. You're not rushing with the Odin, you're controlling space. Every angle you hold becomes unwinnable for the other team. This is the most consistent weapon in the game across all maps, all modes, and nearly every playstyle. So why is it number 2 and not number 1? Because something came along that we never expected. 2 months ago, the SO14 came out and we misjudged it. We thought it was just another DMR. We were wrong. This thing wiped the floor with both the SKS and the Type 63. Mobility-wise, it's way better than the Type 63. And that was the main reason the Type 63 used to outperform the SKS. A 50-round magazine gives you a 25 kill potential per mag. That's the highest I've ever seen in this category. Recoil goes straight up with zero lateral movement. It doesn't lose stability compared to the SKS or Type 63. It's actually better, and the damage output is insane. Yes, headshot potential isn't as strong, only 24 meters of 1-shot headshot. And the 2-shot range doesn't match the Type 63 either. But it doesn't matter. This gun is so fast and mobile that it doesn't play like a traditional DMR. It plays like an AR. We got this one wrong at first. There's no debate anymore. The SO14 is the best weapon in the game. So the SO14 sits at the top. But knowing the best primary weapon means nothing if your secondary is holding you back. We just ranked every single secondary weapon in the game from worst to best. Launchers, pistols, melees, all of it. And we found a panic gun that statistically rivals the XM4 in raw time to kill. That video is on your screen right now.